back end I became a cliche of myself. Old man falls over, breaks it. This is sort of, well, it's not really about that, but it's sort of how I feel about it. It's called Old Men. There's lots of danger in the world today. Global warming, lack of pay, bushfires burning, the climate turning, the seas are rising, lack of housing, corporate greed and people in need, madmen with hammers, internet spammers, gangsters with guns, bears with buns, nuclear weapons, Armageddon beckons, old CDs by Miley Cyrus, bats diseased with a deadly virus, piranhas in a swimming pool, scientists with their sliding rules, Hitler when he stopped painting houses, exes and divorced spouses. The world is full of dangerous pricks, but the worst of all are old men with sticks. Thank you. Quite enjoy walking with a stick these days. You can trip buggers up. This one was given to me years and years and years ago, back in the 70s, by a brilliant folk singing comedian called Bob Williamson, who unfortunately died back in the 90s. Bless him. He was a real comic genius and wrote some phenomenally funny stuff. This isn't one of his, but it's one that he gave me and taught me. It's called Aggie the Elephant. When Joe Duff takes his elephants out on the road, he makes each hold fast with its trunk to the tail of the others walking in front to stop them from doing a bunk. There were 15 in all, and it was rather a job to get 'em linked up in a row. But once he had fixed 'em, he knew they'd hold on, 'cause an elephant never lets go. Well, pace it was set by big uns in front. It was surprising how fast they could stride, and poor little Aggie, the one at the back, had to run till she very near cried. They were walking one Sunday from Blackpool to Crewe. They started at break of the day, and Joe followed behind with a bag full of buns in case they got hungry on the way. Well, they come to a place where railway crossed road, an ungated crossing it were, and Joe wasn't to know the express it were due the moment they happened on there. They were halfway across when he saw the express. It come racing right down the track. Well, Joe tried all he could to make 'em turn round, but an elephant never turns back. Joe thought if he didn't look sharp, this train looked like spoiling his troop, so he ran on ahead and waggled his buns to show them they'd best hurry-oop. Well, they caught sight at buns, they all started to run. They soon got across at this gate, except poor little Aggie, the one at the back, and she were just 1 second too late. Well, this train it come tear-housing right down the track and caught the bum on fair and square. She bounced off the buffers, rolled down the track, and lay with her legs in the air. Joe thought she were dead when he saw her laid with her head on the line, so he knelt down beside her, put his head on her chest, and asked her to say 99. Well, she waggled her trunk and wiggled her tail to show that she were alive, but she hadn't the strength to say 99, but she managed a weak 85. Well, driver of her engine got down from his cab. Joe said, "Here's a right how do you do, to see 15 elephants ruined for life by a clumsy big bugger like you." Driver said, "What do you mean ruined for life? There's only one hit as I've seen." Joe said, "Aye, but they held on so tight they ripped arse end out at other 14. Thank you. That was Bob Williamson and Aggie the Elephant. See you later.